What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We have returned to the mystery room to check out this Audi Q5. It is kind of a gray, sort of misty, crappy day outside. Not the best lighting in here if I'm honest, but it's better than nothing. I gotta deliver you guys something. So this is what I got today, Audi Q5. And let's see if it's squeaky. We got nougat brown for the interior. I personally like these. Some people think it looks like dog poop, but I dig it. Anyway. Ooh, good leg room for what it is. Like I said, I put the driver's seat in my seating position before I start the video. Knock out two birds with one stone, you know? Alright, let's see how the front seat does. Oh yeah, this is my setup. I can't show my face, but oh yeah, look at that. Look at that big beautiful microphone on top. Hopefully the audio is not crackling. One kind of nitpicky thing about this car is it's got the Bang & Olufsen sound system, which from what I understand is a very expensive option. This car does not have a backup camera. Very, very strange, to say the least. Alright, now let's do the button test. Autofocus is not on my side today. I'm doing my best, guys. And now for the final button. And now, oh wait. Stupid. I left the key in my jacket. Noisy jacket today. Because it's cold out. And it's weatherproof. So, forgot to bring it back in the car. Crap. Alright. Oh, the Land Rover Velar key. I wonder what we can do with that. Hint, hint. Here we go. I do like this key design, by the way. I think they're better than Audi's newest keys. Come on, why won't this damn thing focus? Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's a good looking key. But let's start her up. Only 71,000 miles. Shut up, radio. Anyway, how'd this car do? The fit and finish, I would say, is on a very high level, especially compared to the other German cars. A few of you were very quick to point out that I have the BMW logo as my profile. The only reason I did that is I lost all sense of creativity, number one. But number two, instead of BMW on the top, it's BQT for build quality test. I thought it was kind of clever, but it makes me look like a BMW fanboy, which I am absolutely not. So yeah, just wanted to clear that up real quick. Audi, and I know it's Porsche out of all the German cars, seem to do the best. Between them and Mercedes, BMW, this Audi, no exception, it does pretty strong. Very minimal creaks and rattles. Pretty solid interior overall. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for fit and finish, which again, for a car like this, is quite strong. I'm quite happy with this interior. I said quite a lot. What the hell is wrong with me? As far as materials go, we do have some really nice design wood here. I know it's probably nothing special, just like a burl walnut, but I still dig it. Audi buttons are always really good, super clicky. Honestly, these are maybe second to best in the business. The Porsche Panamera I did, I would say, is number one. These are a close second. Very clicky, very tight feeling, very high quality overall. And then we got leather seats. I don't know if this is real leather or if it's a pleather. It does feel a little bit better than MB-Tex, and I know that at Audi's you can get Nappa leather, which this is not. So it's okay though. And then Audi seems to do pretty good with soft touch materials. I mentioned this in the Porsche video, but Audi and Porsche, out of all the vinyl material that they use for soft touch in place of leather, they do a really good job with texture. If you take a really close look right here, I love this texture. It does feel more premium than other soft touch materials. So this whole door panel has it. Upper dash, we got it covered. Up here too. Real nice actually. Where it starts to get a little bit ratty though is hard plastic down here. And then down here, come on. Yeah, it's also hard plastic. And then when you get right to this little border here is the border between the hard plastic and the soft touch. I wish that whole area was soft touch, but I guess we can't have everything. And we got plastic sun visors, which kind of a nice texture actually for the plastic they use, I'm not gonna lie, but it is still plastic. I wish it was at least cloth. I'd give it a 7 out of 10, honestly, except for these damn sun visors. I wish that Audi could have just gone the extra mile to make those a bit nicer. So that's where we're at. 6 out of 10 for materials, 8 out of 10 for fit and finish. Overall good car, I'm happy with it. You guys should be too. Let me know what you guys think. Also, I bought a new toy for some of my camera work. I'm not going to tell you what it is quite yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it in any of these kind of interior videos. It's an accessory for the type of camera I have to get a little bit smoother footage. So something like that might be coming soon. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.